off, what'd you think of the game?
Well, the game is legendary, obviously. Anybody who plays video games at all knows about Mario Kart. It doesn't matter if you're an old gamer or a young gamer. It's the kind of thing that everybody recognizes, and everybody can easily start to play it. It's very accessible, which is part of the reason that it's so successful. I mean, this franchise alone has sold almost 100 million copies worldwide. The entire Mario franchise has sold about 500 million copies worldwide. So obviously it's successful, the most successful gaming franchise in history. But Nintendo is hoping that this is going to help them sell more of this Wii U. It's their new console. It's only sold about 6 or 7 million, which is, by the way, the same as the other new consoles, the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. They're hoping this game gives them a boost because you can only play it on the Wii U.
How big of a deal is this for Nintendo, Ben?
Well, it's important for them to validate their franchise. Like Matt said, Mario Kart is a huge franchise. It's been around forever. It's evolved. And it is a shaky market right now for many of the console makers. So I believe it's important for them to validate the Mario Kart franchise, and this new product should help them do that.
But why is that important? Why not come up with a new franchise? Why is it important to validate this age-old franchise, Ben?
Well, similar with a lot of other entertainment companies, Disney's similar. They have great IP. They have, Pokemon to Mario, and just about anything that Nintendo's sunk its teeth into, they've created great franchises. The distributions, whether it be playing cards, television, movies, game systems, or mobile systems, will change over time. Right now, they're in a little bit of a transition stage and fighting mobile devices, but it's important to keep the Mario Kart franchise moving forward and keeping the value of it.
Matt, isn't there some cross-promotion here? Tell us more about the cross-promotion with some luxury automakers.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that Nintendo's doing in Japan right now, and their CEO has said they want to focus more on marketing these characters like Mario, I guess the princess, Toad, and Yoshi as well, outside into other industries. So in Japan, there's a commercial where Mario is actually driving a Mercedes. He gets out and steps on a Goomba, which is one of those villainous mushrooms that you have to kill. But they also have the car, a Mercedes GLA, which is their sort of hot new hatchback, in the Japanese version of the game. It's not here in the U.S. yet, and there's no word on whether they're going to start doing this here, but I think it's safe to assume that that's another revenue stream. Keep in mind, this is a company that lost money last year, hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're used to making $1 billion or $2 billion a year. They're used to margins of 40% going back 20 years, and now they're having a real tough time, so they've got to get the low-hanging fruit by putting out a game like this, where anybody who remembers the old one, wants the new one, is going to have to buy the new console.
And there's the whole mobile, you've alluded to this. Ben, you chime in here on the whole mobile gaming and that aspect, and how these consoles, are they doomed because mobile gaming is just going to continue to grow and grow and grow?
I don't know if they're doomed. I think they're continuing to evolve. We were used to having 3 major console makers in Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. And Nintendo's been here before on the console side, so they know how to come out of it. They're trying to evolve, but there's definitely a lot more competition out there, and all 3 of them are facing it, and they'll continue to face it. So, the ideas of one set box, a console from a gaming company, in the future, 5-10 years from now, they'll probably be integrated into other set-top boxes and right into the whole network.
And don't forget, Betty, Nintendo basically invented the mobile gaming thing, right? I mean, Game Boy sold, I think, 150, 160 million units. They have the DS, which every kid I'm sure your kids have Nintendo DSs as well.
Yep.
And they can really take advantage and leverage those products and go further. That's what they're hoping to do. That's part of the strategy. So they, unlike the Xbox and to some extent PlayStation, they're not limited to just the console arena.
Much to my chagrin, I couldn't get them off their Nintendo DSs last night. You're right, Matt. How did you know?